Hi everyone, today I'm going to be making homemade New England clam chowder. What I'm going to be using for this is some minced clams. I keep the juice in. I'm going to start off by sauteing a couple of tablespoons, well this is about a half a medium onion with some butter, and then I'm going to be making a roux later, but I'm using onions and then butter and then flour. Then I'm gonna get this potato soft, and then I'm gonna show you how to stretch your cream by adding in some chicken bouillon. So hang tight and I'll get the recipe started. So the first thing I'm doing is melting that butter down so I can get the onions softened. Alright guys, so I got those onions in there. I got them over medium because I don't want them to get brown. I just want them to get softened. So next up I'm going to add the garlic and the potatoes and get those all softened up as well. I got a couple of tablespoons of fresh minced garlic added. You can use just 2 tablespoons of minced garlic if you don't have fresh. But the fresh does give it an extra flavor that the minced just doesn't have. So I prefer the fresh. Okay guys, so don't walk away, otherwise your garlic can get a little brown. I got it in time, but you want to keep a close eye on that. So I added in about 3 tablespoons of flour for the roux, and I'm just going to get that stirred in here, and then we'll add in some chicken broth. That is my trick to extending how much cream, saving yourself some money on the cream and milk. So be right back with that. So we got that flour cooked down, added the softened potatoes. That was just 2 small Yukon Gold potatoes diced into a small dice. Next I'm going to take the minced clams and get those added and start thinning out this roux some. So I'm going to go ahead and keep the juice from the clams and get that all in there. I'm going to get that stirred up and let this thicken. Then we're going to add the chicken stock and cream. At this point I put in a quart of chicken bouillon, and it is coming to a boil and thickening up. The next thing we're going to do is add some cream to it and make it nice and rich. Alright, so I added about a half a cup of cream, heavy cream, to that. I'm going to stir that in and let it come to boil again, and then I'm going to let it cool down so it doesn't burn our mouths. While we wait for that to cool, the next thing I'm doing is I took a couple of sourdough bread bowls and I preheated my oven to 350.